Hello and welcome. My name is Anil Patel. Today we are going to install PostgreSQL in Windows operating system. So let's get started. So first search in Google or type in URL postgresql.com. So the best practice which I always prefer, search in Google. So I have typed PostgreSQL, then search, and the first result is, you can see, PostgreSQL, the world's most advanced open source database. Then here we have download, so click on download. Postgre is a database, open source database, and we can install in Linux, Mac OS, Windows OS, Solaris, and BSD. We will discuss that what is BSD. Okay, now I will show installation of Postgre in Windows as well as Mac OS. So if you want a link for Mac OS, so please click on I button and you will be redirected to the Mac OS. Now click on Windows, and here we have multiple uh, versions of PostgreSQL. So the latest is version 13. Here we have again multiple options. Download the installer and download zip archive. So we will click on download the installer. Then here we have versions and OS. So let's download for Windows 64-bit as well as 32-bit. So click on download, and it will download. Yeah, now click on keep. I have already downloaded this uh, software, so and I have kept in my software folder. So the file size is 203 MB. Okay, so I have successfully downloaded, and just simply double click or right click and run as administrator. So whether double click, that is also fine, or run as right click and run as administrator, that is also fine. So let's double click on the setup. You will get pop-up and just click on yes. A pop-up is not captured in my Zoom recording, so you will not able to see the pop-up. Okay, now setup has been launched successfully. It will appear in a few seconds. So now you can see setup PostgreSQL. Now welcome to the PostgreSQL setup wizard. Click on next, and this is the default location installation directory for PostgreSQL. Then click on next, and these all are the components like PostgreSQL server, pg admin 4, stack builder, command line tool. So okay, let's check all and click on next. Again click on next. Password. So friends, always give simple password when you are installing any software for personal use and learning purpose. This is not your net banking, internet banking, or it's not your email ID where you need very much security. So why I'm always suggesting to give simple password, because lots of uh, folks, they enter something different password, and after that they forget the password. So again they are uninstalling and installing the software. So always keep very simple password for softwares which you are using for installation purpose, uh, which you are using for learning purpose. So I'll give password welcome1 and click on next. And the port number of PostgreSQL is 5432 by default. So we have so many databases, and based on different databases, port number is also different. So all the standard port, so for like Oracle database 1521 is standard port number. For MS SQL servers, different port number. Vertica database, MongoDB, PostgreSQL. So for each and every database, there is a standard port number. So let's click on next. PostgreSQL port number is 5432, is a standard port. Then click on next. Now it's asking for location, so let's give default local. And this is the pre-installation summary. We can easily save this, or here we can see like server installation directory, data directory, database, port number, and you can see all the informations here. Now click on next, and it will take a few minutes to complete the installation. Finally, PostgreSQL has been installed successfully. So now just click on finish. Now here we have we no need remote server. Just simply scroll down and click PostgreSQL 13 on port 5432. Then click on next. There's a stake builder. And multiple categories are there, you can see here. So categories: database driver, database server, web development. So simply click on next, select one package. So we'll select database server. Okay, so database server we'll select for 13, and database driver PZ JTPC. Okay, let's select all. And if we need some web development, if you are looking for web development, then click on PEMST. Okay, then we have registration, if registration required, and trial products, so we can select here as well. So okay, so SQL product for PostgreSQL 13. Okay, now click on next, and download directory will be okay. I'll give some different directory, or I have a software directory, and I'll select that software folder, and these packages will be downloaded and installed. Okay, so simply we have to just click on next, and all the components are being downloaded. We will see basics of PostgreSQL in upcoming videos, that how to work in PostgreSQL, how to run basic queries, what is the architecture. So downloading is in progress. Okay, so let's click on next. Okay, again click on next. So let's see, let's go to search or start button. Then here we will search for PostgreSQL. So this is PostgreSQL 13. Here we have installation notes, uh, PG admin for all the documentations we have, and shell. So let's click on uh, SQL shell. So this is a PostgreSQL, and we have again reload configuration. So let's start this, and here localhost and all information we will enter. So I'm waiting for this installation. Okay, so again some components were waiting for installation. So this is a pSQL ODBC connection setup wizard. So simply click on next. So how many times you will get uh, setup? You have to simply click on next and install successfully. So only installation process is a bit it's not a difficult, bit time consuming. Friends, when we are working in industry, so there's a different teams. For installation, there's a different team. For network, different team. For DB, different team. And when we are working on any application or database, then we are getting all the information and everything ready-made. So we have to simple enter the credentials and we have to start using. But here you are doing really great job. You are downloading the database software. You are installing. You are configuring, and you are playing all the role like what DBA does, what network admin team, what infrastructure team does. So when you are installing any software in your laptop and you are practicing, then you are learning a lot. So, friends, whatever laptop you are seeing, so this is a Lenovo laptop, Lenovo IdeaPad, and it has Intel i3 processor and 8 GB RAM. So you don't need any higher configuration laptop to learn any software or any database. 8 GB RAM is sufficient, and i3 processor is also okay. Uh, Companies, then server is somewhere else, server installed in whether clouds, AWS cloud, Google cloud, or multiple storage options are there, or Unix servers. So installation part is totally different, done by experts. Experts in the sense they are also following the same strategy, same method what we are doing. The difference is there are some TBs and petabytes of the storage for database, and some 32 GB or 128 GB hard disk for the database, and thousands of users of the database, and everything is the same. So simply we have to plug and play when we work in industry. So simply we will connect or we connect with the VPN, and we have some dweaver, devisualizer, or some UI tool. Then we simply connect and we start working. Like dweaver and devisualizers are the most popular tool, and most of these tools are free. So companies are using a community version, uh, and we can connect multiple databases. Whatever database you can think, you can connect with dweaver and devisualize. PostgreSQL database has been installed successfully. Then we'll go to Windows Start button, and we'll select, we'll go to PostgreSQL 13. Then here SQL shell. Now host, will put localhost because we have installed in our local system. If you're working in office, then all these details will be provided by DBA team. Database, I'll put MyDB, port number 5432, username Postgres. Okay, let's click on SQL shell. Server name, we'll put localhost. Database Postgres. port number 5432, because here we are getting hint, so simply we have to enter the same information. Then username Postgres, and password I entered welcome1. Okay, now we have connected with PostgreSQL. The same information, if we want connect with the dweaver dvisualizer, so we will give the same information there and we will able to connect. So in upcoming videos I will show how to set up connection in dweaver and dvisualizer. So I will install dweaver and dvisualizer and explain about those tools as well. Okay, so we have connected successfully. Okay, so let's select version. So command select versions. Okay, so this is the version. Okay, so let's connect. So whenever we are working on any of the software or tools database, so for every software there is a documentation provided by the company. So same here we have, let's go to thanks for watching. If you have liked this video, so please subscribe the channel. And friends, I'm making all these videos for you for learning purpose, and it really takes time. Sometimes if you're watching this 10 minutes video, so to shoot the video it takes sometimes 30 minutes, and for editing it takes 2 to 3 hours sometimes. So thank you for watching.